Lucian Blue's self-titled debut album. Lucian Blue is a pleasant homage to 70s psychedelic and progressive music. They really like Pink Floyd as you look into it further. And although it's pretty easy to identify the brand of psychedelia that they use as identifiably being 70s, there's also components of what they're doing that are reminiscent of the 60s, especially considering that, yes, early in their years were less of a progressive rock and more of a psychedelic group. So that early Yes kind of feels like a vein in here, and as well as the darker side of it with, that early pre-70s King Crimson, Court of the Crimson King, Wake Up Beside, and that era of early proto-progressive rock, I think is something that they're referring to a lot on Lucian Blue. Now, if I was going to equate this to anything, it feels almost like listening to Obscured by Clouds. It's the same era of Pink Floyd when they're about to really take off and find their voice with Dark Side of the Moon, but they still have sort of a connection to their 60s persona. And this is where I think Lucian Blue really kind of lies. When they are going for the more subdued interpretations of Pink Floyd music, and the vocals are kind of more melodic, trying to copy what David Gilmour with his more choir boy approach, it works beautifully well. But there's also aspects of this that are a little more intense, a little more extreme, and the lead singer's voice kind of spills over into more screaming timbres, kind of like Arthur Brown or Peter Hamill. And for me personally, I don't like those sections quite as much as I do the more subdued sections, but the overall feeling of the album is very consistent and definitely captures that Obscured by Clouds era of Pink Floyd.